But what a
And
toxic
there was no
name.
love. There was no love.
Oh,
And let's be straight.
okay.
There was a lot of violence, and I hid it from my family. I hid it from my family. And when he had the audacity to be abusive in front of the
No
priest,
way. No way. Okay.
and that was where I was like, hell no, hell to
You're
the
like,
no.
I think just to give people a brief background, yesterday we were hanging out for the first time together properly,
yes.
right?
And we know each other.
We know
We're
each
from the
other,
same hood.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
But we hung out for the first
For
time.
the first time,
Yes.
yeah. And we had a very touching, or rather, let me say, an authentic conversation. And I just felt like, you know what, you sound podcast ready. And I think just having you pour your heart out and just talk about your experiences in such an authentic manner is what inspired me to invite you. So thank you, first of all, for agreeing to come. Yeah.
Okay, so Shay. So my full name is Shay.
I'm hearing this for the
For
first
the
time.
first
I've
time.
never
Nobody
known.
knows me, guys. No one
Yeah.
knows me by my full name. Only my dad
Right.
addresses me on my full name when I need to go wash the dishes.
Right.
When I needed to go wash the dishes.
When there was a
you know,
choy involved.
Like Shay.
The choy.
You know?
Yeah. How do you spell your name?
It's Sache
Right.
with the accent on the E.
Are you for real?
Yes.
Like the French, like glacé, with the cap on the E.
Sashaying around.
Oh,
Don't sashay around.
okay, Sashay Williams.
Yes. So everyone knows me as Shay.
Okay,
That's me. But my nickname or my street name
the street name.
is Sushi.
Or your stage name.
Yes. Sushi.
Yeah.
And I never embraced that name
Is it?
until recently.
I think it's a cool name.
Yes, and it's like when you come into your authenticity,
Yes.
you start embracing every aspect of who you
Absolutely.
are.
Yeah. So true.
And that it really defines who I am today
Mm.
because I am from the wood.
Yes.
I wasn't born here, born in the farmlands,
Okay.
Northern Cape girl.
Are you Northern Cape girl?
Northern Cape girl,
Oh.
Namakwa land.
Okay, I think I noticed there's an accent a little bit nyana to when you
Yes.
speak. Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Yes. And you are actually good friends with my baby brother.
Yes.
Yes.
And I didn't know he's your baby brother.
Yes.
I felt like your big brother.
That's how he acts.
Yes, he does.
You know.
Yes, that's
And-
true.
And we are from the hood.
Yes.
My dad specifically brought us here because he wanted also my whole life I was raised in that authenticity. Like
Okay.
you guys are colored. Yes, you are white skinned,
Yes.
but you are colored.
Mm.
And we come from a very mixed
So you
racial
got a
family.
very diverse colored
Yes,
background.
yes.
Okay.
And we have a lot of dark skinned colored people mixed with light skinned
Light-skinned
colored
colored
people.
people, right.
And whites as well.
Mm.
And so this is how we came out, but we from the hood.
Mm.
And I think I went through a phase where I was very academic.
Okay. Oh,
I did
nice.
really well in school.
Okay.
Top student. I
Nice.
got bursaries, went to university.
Yeah.
And career started, and the money started rolling
Yes.
in. And then we moved to the burbs.
Yes.
Then we
Which
moved
part
to
of the brand was
burbs.
this?
So I was living in Glen Vista.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're posh.
I was living the posh life.
Yes,
Guys,
yeah.
I was living the posh life.
Yeah.
And there was a moment in my life,
Mm.
my favorite meal, and I grew up like with money and without money.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
parents went through ups and downs. Like we had a lot of
Yes.
money, and then we had
So you've seen
no
both
money.
sides.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was my favorite meal
Mm.
or something to eat was toast with a lot of butter and cheese.
Okay.
Gouda cheese
Got it.
with tea.
Okay.
With tea. Né? And one day I'm sitting in my very nice apartment,
Yeah.
townhouse.
Townhouse.
Yes, that I bought, né? And I'm living this posh life, but I'm feeling empty.
Mm.
I'm feeling like, and it's been coming on for a long time, and I couldn't understand. And I'm a very happy person.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Generally, I'm a happy
Absolutely, you
person.
are. Yeah.
Everyone that knows me
Yes.
knows
Yeah.
Shay, And I felt empty. I felt far from God.
Mm.
I
Wow.
felt completely empty. Like my life didn't have meaning, but I didn't understand why. And so this one day, I made myself. I wasn't used to not I used to eat out
Right.
every day.
Yes, yes.
Every day.
You were that girl.
I was
Yeah.
that girl.
Yeah.
And then one day I'm like, let me have some toast with butter and cheese
Mm.
and some tea. And it tasted horrible
The first time.
for the first time in my life. And that was my woke moment of my life.
Still.
Funny.
Wow.
Weirdly. Like that is God used that moment
That
to change
moment.
my life. And it's in that moment that I realized you need to go back to the wood. Go back to who you are. Go back. And I just kept hearing that, like, go back. And so I just realized at that moment I need to I need to give up on money because money started being my, I don't even know. It was like my world. I don't
It
know.
has started to shape the way you
Yes,
think
like
and the
my
way you
life
see
was
everything revolves
made my
around
life
money.
comfort. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a lot of comfort in money. And I realized that I need to give up on money.
Wow.
I actually need to go back to being not poor, but
Having other values,
yes,
having values outside of
yes,
money.
yes.
Wow. Yeah.
And so and also in that time, my dad actually got sick.
Okay.
Well, not sick, he had a stroke.
Right.
And so my eyes just opened. I quit my job, walked away from a lucrative career.
Lucrative
Like
career.
I was earning, guys.
It was
Yo,
good.
it was good. Listen, I swiped a washing machine, a fridge, a couch
In one go.
in 1 month. Swipe.
So you're telling me that you had all of this, but you had
I was
no fulfillment. You didn't feel
I couldn't
like in
even
your
smile.
elements.
No.
You
I
didn't
wasn't
feel.
singing in the shower anymore. I wasn't laughing anymore. And I'm a laugher and a smiler. I
Yes.
wasn't smiling anymore. I wasn't laughing anymore. And I realized I had to do something. And I was so far from God. And God encountered me at a super young age, like from childhood. It was the first time in my life that I couldn't feel God anymore. You lost that connection. Yes, I lost that connection.
Mm.
And so yeah, quit my job. My life started changing. I had to now budget, start eating peanut butter and jam again.
So when you quit your job, you became unemployed. You didn't find another job immediately.
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I stayed home, and I lived off my savings.
Right.
So life was still good,
Okay.
but I had to budget, and the money started running out.
Mm.
And eventually I sold my place. I sold the place that I was living in.
Okay.
I moved to Lenasia South. What a massive house. So again, it's like God's telling you something, but you're like,
You're running away from what you're hearing. Yeah.
And you still want your comfort. You still want your
comfort.
luxury.
Yes.
Your
Because now you're
life.
used to that luxury,
Yes,
right?
I'm used to that luxury.
Yes. Yes.
So I go get a big house, and still at the same time, swiping transfer fees. Transfer fees is 50K.
Guys, come on now.
It was not a joke.
Yeah.
But eventually I got, my dad passed away, and that was really
Sorry
tough
to
on
hear
me.
that.
I was really close with him.
Okay.
That was the person that I was the closest with in my life.
Wow.
And he passed away, and that changed my life.
Okay.
That really changed my life. And so I wanted to know, what does the Lord want from me? So I lived in Lenasia South for a few years, but I moved here because I needed to be close to my family.
Okay.
And I knew that I needed to come back to the wood.
Right.
And I grew up here. I roamed these streets.
So you grew up in the hood,
Yes.
and then went to the burbs,
Yes.
and then you felt like you lost a bit of yourself,
Yes.
even though financially everything was aligned.
Exactly.
So it's like your true self was holding you back to it.
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's phenomenal.
Exactly. And so I came, and the thing is, without sounding too cocky, I'm
Yes.
very educated.
No, that's not cocky. Yo, if people
My
when
parents
people have a
sacrificed
big booty,
for
they
me.
go, I have a big booty. Why can you claim
I'm 2 degrees hotter.
Exactly, like, why can you claim everything else besides your education? Then
Yes.
you got education, that's
Yes.
good. Yeah.
Exactly.
And we all know you are, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, so it's good.
That's what people know.
Yeah.
So, I have my degree. I did a lot of, in fact, in university, I would, in my spare time, go and study things that I'm interested in. So in university, everything's open, all courses. You can enroll for a psychology degree, but you have access to a physiotherapy class.
So you can go and sit in the
You
physio
can go
class.
and sit there
And
learn whatever
exactly.
you can.
So in
Right.
spare time, everyone's sitting on the grass, smoking hookah, blooming. I'm in the library. I'm attending other classes that are not part of my curriculum.
You're studying, and in your spare time, you're studying.
Yeah.
Basically.
And I love it. I
Yeah.
loved it. I'm an infinite learner.
Right.
I'm a researcher. I'm a reader.
To absorb information.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so a lot of knowledge started coming to me. My passions. I have a passion for health and wellness. So I also do, like, I'm into yoga now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give yoga classes, but there's a lot of distractions in life. And I'm into physiotherapy.
Okay.
That's my passion.
Okay, I need physiotherapy, so after this we need to talk.
We need to talk. Yeah, we'll talk.
I need physiotherapy.
We'll get there. But there's a lot of aspects to me. There's a lot of factors to me. There's a lot of talents to me, a lot of callings, or several callings, but my true calling, I am, and I don't know, I'm very family orientated. I'm a people's person.
Yes.
I love people. My father was also like that. He was a servant of the community.
And I remember yesterday, just to cut you, yesterday you said when your father passed, before he passed away, one of the things he said was to tell people to have each other's back.
Be there.
Like,
yes.
be there for each other.
Be there for each other.
Yeah.
Be there for each other.
Be there for, yeah.
My dad sacrificed even a lot of time with his family to be there for his community. And we admired it. We admired it. I have one blood brother, but I have many brothers.
Many brothers, yes.
Because my dad took fatherless sons in, but also just the kids of the hood, the kids of the street.
He took them in.
Yes, we are all family. Like, our parents were family. We are family. Our kids, or the family's kids, are friends. Yeah. And that is how we are.
Like, everyone became extended family in the neighborhood.
Exactly. And we are in Ennerdale, extension 9.
Right.
You will not find another place like the 9.
Come on now.
There's no place like the 9.
I'll give a testament to that. This is literally the heart of Ennerdale.
Yes.
This is the heart of Ennerdale.
We are all connected. We all hang out together.
Yeah, we are.
We in Afrikaans say the nine, or the 9 sticks together. The 9 sticks together. Everywhere we go, the 9 sticks together. And so that was something that I feel like something was calling me in that.
Yeah.
So anyway, living in Lenasia South.
Sure.
Big house.
Okay.
No one to share to.
Are you alone at this time?
I'm alone at this time.
Are you alone and single, or just alone?
I'm alone and single. So I got out of a long-term relationship.
Right.
First boyfriend.
Okay. Very first.
Yes.
Wow.
First boyfriend. When I finished school, I got my first boyfriend. In school, I was like, I'm saving myself.
Yes.
First boyfriend, almost settled. I didn't still look around, and there was a fault in that.
Okay. So you had no relationship experience by the time you were in a committed relationship. Yes. Right.
And then summer fatting fit.
Yes.
The first one.
Yeah. You went all the way.
And the funny thing again, like, God is dealing with me on this. And I'm only now starting to listen.
Okay.
Obedience.
Big thing, yeah.
There's times when it's like, not that one. Or there's times when it's like, walk away. And you're like, no, man. You're not listening. You're not tuning in to the calling of your life.
Someone said God is like the radio. He's always talking, né? But you only hear him when you tune in.
Yes.
So that's a big thing. The tuning in is very important. Yeah.
And so I got out of this long-term relationship.
Okay.
And immediately, just like that, I could hear God in my soul.
It's just like he was waiting for you. Like, yes, I've been waiting for you.
Exactly. I've been waiting, and he's been pursuing me. And so the first time I got this, well, not the first time, but my hunger for reading the Bible came back.
Yeah. Yes.
And I just started. I committed my life to that. I went celibate for years, and I was on this path, this focus. I need to find my calling, and I need to listen. I need to tune into my life, because there comes a time, and we spoke about this, where you have this epiphany, and you're like, what can I say I did with my life?
Okay,
if I go tomorrow,
talk about it.
If I go tomorrow, what did I do? What did I do with the gifts that I was given? Do I know myself? Do I know I am? Am I genuine?
And I think like it's a privilege to have that question because some people aren't asking themselves like the $1 million question about their life. What am I here for? What am I doing? Yeah. What does God want me to do? That is huge. Wow.
And we go through life just like, this is who I am, you know. I don't.
I don't give a
I don't give a.
Fresh
I
out
don't
of
give
fuck.
a.
Right.
Out of fuck.
Right. Wow. When we should
No,
care.
that's
When
not the
we
way to
should
love.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look within yourself. And be honest, you know.
Meaningless.
Exactly. Exactly. You reach a point where, and you don't want to be old.
And only
And
okay,
then
so we're not gonna bash the people who are old and
no,
only now
no ageism here.
no ageism
No
here.
ageism here.
But you can't waste your years as a young person
Yes.
in the fun and the hype and the busyness and forget to ask the relevant life questions.
Yes.
Don't wait till you're old.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't wait till you're old. You can't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So nevertheless, Lenasia South,
Yeah.
and then alone
In the big
big house. The only people that
Shay,
visited
come
me
on.
was my nieces and my nephews, guys.
Only. Are you for real?
Ah, they have Waarheid.
Yeah.
Waarheid. Yeah,
And
Waarheid.
did you have a big circle of friends or not at the
Yes,
time?
all my life.
Okay.
I have certain people that I'm very close with,
Right.
but I'm a very, how can I say, I don't want to say, but I'm a community person.
Okay.
Everyone
You are
here in
community
Extension 9, they're my uncles.
Yes.
You see me like I greet
Absolutely.
every
Yes,
single
I
they are
have
all
seen
my
it. Yeah.
uncles, Malume,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That is how I know them. So
Okay.
I'm that person. So I have a big circle.
And in the burbs, there's no sense of community.
There's no sense of community.
I know how in the burbs everybody's minding their own business. There's no sense of community.
Guys, and I miss that. I miss going to my neighbor and being like, I'm out of sugar.
Right? Yeah.
I love it.
Or
I
going
love
to
it.
them for a conversation. Like,
Yes.
let's chill.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's
Like
I
how
love
we were yesterday.
Exactly.
It was a chilling thing.
We all just, you can literally sit outside your house and then we all just meet up.
Right?
You know? Like,
unplanned.
Oh, yeah, let's go do this. You know? Unplanned.
Yeah.
And so I knew there was something calling me, and I moved to Enadale last year.
Okay.
So then I did make the choice, and it was a leap of faith because I kept hearing this draw to say, you need to go back home. And I was thinking, go closer to home.
Exactly. You want to the major sound like,
You know,
no. Not closer to home.
Exactly.
Go back home.
Go home to the place.
Yeah.
where you came from. So I moved back to Extension 9.
Yeah.
Now I have a place in Extension 9. I'm still on my own though. Still on my own. And I've been here almost a year.
So the voice was not saying home as in even the location. Like go home to your house.
No, I'm not living with my mom. Go back to your roots.
Wait, who do you live with?
I live by myself. I'm an independent. Can I just say
How
this?
do I not know this, Aisha?
I hope there's
How
no
do I not
judgment.
know this?
You know it now. If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Now you know.
Yeah.
So I have a brother-in-law
Okay.
that calls me an independent black man.
Can you kindly explain that? Can you kindly explain?
Because guys, life is tough.
It is.
And life is tough for a black man. And I think he just saw
You've got the
my
quality.
hustle. Yes. And it's not about the race.
It's not about the race or the gender.
Yeah, it's not about the gender.
It's the quality.
It's the depth, yes.
The
It's that
depth.
philosophy. It's that philosophy. It's that experience of being an independent black man. And you saw that.
You are living the same kind of experience of having to find your way through life, having to find solutions to your problems. Right.
And the odds are against you.
I was about to say against all the odds.
Yes.
Wow.
The odds are against you. And a lot of issues, not enough time to talk about.
Yeah.
But we go through a lot. Family issues, rejection, love life, heartbreak.
Yeah.
God. There's a lot of things that you need to navigate in life.
Yes.
And you can't do this life without your maker,
No, you can't.
your creator.
The manufacturer.
The manufacturer is important. the creator. Where were you?
Right.
He knew you before you were even in your mother's womb. He knitted you together.
Come on now. Okay, yesterday, I think you're right to say there is enough time to cover all the topics that we did go through yesterday when we were chilling.
And we didn't even go through a lot.
Right?
But we went
Yeah,
through a
but
lot.
we went through a lot. But I think what I would like for you to go back to in terms of the conversation, I think let's just jump straight into it. Romance and love life, right? And you don't have to give us the detail. You don't have to give us the detail. But
Guys,
I wanna know what is your take on that are going back and forth in a toxic scenario, right? Because yesterday you said something very important about, I mean, you realized that, okay, maybe things aren't working, but you had a moment where you kind of woke up and went, hang on, this isn't it. But before that moment, there was a lot happening. What is your take? And this is an open-ended question. You can answer it anyhow. What is your take on people that have had that experience going back and forth with a situation they know is toxic, they know it's not good for them? Well, you can say it's not working, but you're trying to make it work.
Yes.
Or trying to change that person.
Yes.
And,
Keeping you alive.
and most importantly, Sushi, missing the red line.
Yeah.
So yeah, in all of that,
Yo.
what can you share regarding that angle of looking at love and relationships?
Look, I would say first of all, I'm still progressing. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I'm still learning. But number one, and people, you can say what you want to,
Yeah.
but you cannot do this life without God.
Okay, that's true.
You can't.
And also
You
God.
have to seek
God, yeah.
everything. You cannot make decisions. Do not make big moves in your life without consulting.
Even the small moves. Yeah.
Even the small. Look, you can go to God. What outfit should I wear today?
Right.
Why not?
I need new socks.
Yeah. Listen, what am I going to eat today?
Mm.
If you don't have food, what am I going to eat today? Speak to him.
So how much more with the big stuff?
How much more with the big stuff? And love life.
And love life.
Love life.
Which is a huge part of your life. It plays a huge,
we lose our lives. We commit suicide
over
heartbreak.
Over heartbreak. Yes.
You will throw your life away because some guy broke your heart.
Yes.
And I've been there. And I've been so I've been in two real relationships.
So two serious relationships.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say serious.
Serious, right?
Love that I thought was love.
Yes.
And
on your part it was love.
Yes.
You
on my part.
Yeah.
And like I said, I saved myself. And so my first boyfriend settled down. I was like, that's it.
This is it.
I'm done.
Done, yes. The search is over.
Listening, exactly. I wasn't listening. I wasn't tuned in. I didn't even consult God. I was like, God, you need to fit into my plan.
Don't we all do that? When we tell him, okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
This is what I'm going to do.
You need to fit into my plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the step number one. Like, that's where you get lost. That's where you get lost, when you don't consult first. And I think when we're going through that situation of back and forth in toxic situations, number one, ask yourself, are you consulting your maker? Are you consulting God about it?
So true.
And tuning in. And I'll just say that you need discernment. Where are you going to get discernment from if you're not tuning in? Everything that you're going to do.
Right.
How are you going to know if someone's lying to you if you're not tuned in? Your spirit needs to be sensitive.
Because certain things you will never be told.
Exactly.
You unfortunately have to pick that up in the spirit.
Exactly.
So if you're not discerning, you'll miss a lot of things. That's so true.
And you need to be, you need to wake up, like we just said. Ask yourself, am I my genuine self? Am I me? Or is this person destroying me? And nevertheless, first boyfriend, there was a wake-up moment.
Okay.
And it was that moment where I also, with a toast.
Yes. Can I ask how long into the relationship was the wake-up moment?
Probably 8 years.
So year number 8, that's when
and it was toxic.
The aha moment.
And from year one, it was already toxic. And I ignored it because it was what I wanted. I wanted to do my own thing. I didn't care who said what. I just wanted to do my own thing. I wasn't even listening. I was just like, and the thing is insecurity. I didn't think I can do better.
You know what? I've heard that a lot with women that are in even the most violently abusive relationships. They think the abuser is the very best
That they can do.
Yeah. And then can you just take us through when you say the relationship was toxic? Okay, don't really define toxic. I think it's a broad definition. But what
Guys,
is toxic
there was no
mean?
love. There was no love.
Oh,
And let's be straight.
no.
There was violence.
Okay.
There was a lot of violence. Um,
8 years worth of violence.
and yeah, and I hid it from my family. I hid it from my family, and I have a lot of nieces and nephews. I love kids, and I think, and I hope I don't get emotional, but I think my wake up moment was also when he had the audacity to be abusive in front of the
No
kids.
way. No way. Okay.
And that was where I was like, hell no. Hell to
You're
the
like,
no.
nope, this is
Hell
not it.
to the no.
This can't be it.
And sometimes you don't really, it's not about, I love him. No, it's not about that. You need to wake up, sit with yourself, take space. I promise you, if you just take some space, things are going to start coming to you. You find the strength to walk away.
Sitting with your self-conservation is one of the most important. Yeah. When you
That's
sit
what I would
and
say.
be honest with yourself and go, like, where am I? What is this?
Exactly.
What am I doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure.
So the thing is with that relationship, I'm so healed from it
Okay.
that it bores me now.
Yeah. You're so healed. Yeah.
I'm so
You're
healed.
so over it. Yeah.
It bores me now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And the day I walked away was a celebratory time of my life.
And it's after how long that you walked away?
8 years.
Okay, so the eighth year, it's a year number 8.
Yes.
You had the aha moment,
Yes.
and you gained the strength to move out.
Remember we were speaking about you being at a job
Yes.
that you were not happy,
Yeah.
but it took you 3 years to leave.
To leave it, yes.
So you leave at year 8, but it's taken you 4 years. 4 years.
4
you've
years
been
to get to
wanting
that point.
leave, yeah.
Yes.
4
Okay.
years you've been wanting to leave.
Okay.
And so eventually I left, and I just, guys, like I felt this weight off my shoulders. I was myself again. Instantly, just like that, my joy just came back into me. I felt dead. When I was with him, I felt dead. I felt alive.
Yeah, I think you are lucky that you came out of a toxic relationship and you came out whole. Other people come out of that broken,
Yes.
and to this day they can't be put
Yes.
back together.
And again, you know
Yeah.
where it goes back to again. You need to seek God.
God.
That is how I got through it. I went back to God and I sat with Him. And I'm talking about hours and hours
Wow.
in my day of
Intimacy
Bible
with
study,
God.
yes, prayer, worship. Like sit there and wait. Wait for Him to speak to you. Wait for Him. He's going to heal you. And you really need to be honest with yourself. You know where the healing actually comes.
Right.
I was in a recent relationship, and I'll say this is the first time in my life with the most recent guy
Yeah.
that I experienced love
Oh wow.
for the
Sure.
first time. With my first guy, there was a lot of emptiness.
Okay.
I couldn't feel the love. There was always something missing. The spark wasn't there. Like there was something.
It was more
missing.
like of a functional relationship. Like you
Yes,
have
it's
been
my
preserving
friend.
yourself.
Yes.
You wanted a man. Now here's a man. Here's a
Exactly.
relationship. Now you're in it.
I'm just like following the law.
Yeah.
By the rules.
It was very procedural.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. So even not that you have to be in tune with your life. And it's all about your heart. And with this most recent relationship, it was the first time I loved
someone.
And I felt love.
Oh, so it was reciprocated.
Yes, he was a good lover.
Okay.
Oh man, if that's one thing.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I must give him that. I can never take that away. He was the best lover ever. And it's not that, yes, it's my first like relationship, but I dated.
Okay.
Without, obviously.
It was not, yeah. It was not like an emotional investment.
Yes.
Okay.
But I gave them a chance. And I never felt that. Because I was waiting for something. And I never got that.
You never got it back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so with this guy, his love was really good, but he wasn't committed to me.
Okay.
Broke my shattered my heart to pieces because at this point I'm healed. I'm like, yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so
to
can I
move
take
on.
back my shout out then? Take back, brother.
We give credit where
Yeah.
credit is due.
And we take it back where you take it back.
Yes, we take the credit back.
Back where,
Yeah, we take it back.
Sure.
So at this point I'm like, I was discerning. I had saved myself. I was celibate. I didn't mess with any guy. I would first get to know you.
I
would
so
watch
much.
you. I would be like, who are you? How do you treat people? How do you treat your elders? How are you around kids? How are you around street people? How do you
Thank
treat
you.
no one?
How do you treat
someone that's a nobody?
someone that's a quote unquote no one?
And that's what
Yeah.
I actually loved about this guy. He treated people, everyone, from the highest to the lowest.
So he had an
person.
admirable personality.
Yes,
Okay.
I loved the person that he was. But I still ignored the red flag.
Okay.
Cheater.
Eh.
I said it.
The cheating that. Yeah. Okay.
I ignored it. And once
Okay.
again.
So did you
obedience.
ignore or did you tolerate? But I feel like with ignore, you kind of act like it's not happening. Whereas with tolerate, you know it's happening, but then you adjust yourself to put up with it.
That's a good one. I did both.
You did both. Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there was a time when I said to him, you know what? Date other people.
Okay. At this time,
my values.
you are. I feel like that's an example of when you are begging someone to be with you. You start adjusting yourself.
Yeah. But I wasn't begging no one.
I understand that, but I feel like you are begging for the love because you could have said, don't you either have me.
I wanted him so bad that I was willing to adjust
drop
myself.
Drop your values.
Compromise on who I am. And I started ignoring and tolerating.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Until
Okay.
So I was always like, no, just tell me, be honest, just tell me if you're seeing another girl. But even if you did tell me, we would fight. So the poor guy, look, guys.
It's like, so should I tell you or should I not tell you? Like, what happened?
This is where healing also comes.
Okay.
It's two sides. Don't act all innocent.
Can we not do that?
Can we
not do that?
When a relationship, he was, if you break up with someone, yes, he was an abuser, but were you treacherous?
So even if you're not mouthy, you still have to take responsibility of you accepting it.
Yes.
You still are responsible for that because you could have pointed it out or left or whatever, but you still
and you'll never know
at some point. Yes, at some point you have to own up to this man is trash, like they say. He's not trash,
but I was picking up.
And they'll original. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So you have to self-assess. You have to
self-assess.
And again, look, I did the introspection. I healed from my first relationship, and I was tuned in this time. In fact, I fell in love with this guy during a fast. Oh. I was fasting. I was praying, and like I'm still asking God, like, what was the point? Can you show me? Was it me? I don't know. And then I had to sit with myself and go, from the beginning, you said to me, I don't want to hurt you. I know myself. And I was like, no, I believe in you. I believe in you. And that's just what it is. You ignore the red flags. And then when shit blows up, you don't look at yourself.
You ignore the whole billboard.
You need to work on yourself.
That was not even a flag. It was a red billboard.
He told me, like, you always used to have this thing that he says, like, I want you to be my last.
What does that mean?
Like, I want you to be the last.
So he wants
the one that is my last.
Like, so he wants to, like, fuck around. And then when he's done,
then I'll come to you, and settle with you.
And in the meantime, you have to wait and be patient with him.
You have to put up with.
Wow. What a request.
And the thing, you must know I compromised my values. That's not God.
No, it's
a
not.
celibate girl
No, it's not.
allowing being with a guy that's sleeping with other.
Like,
So anyway, moral of the story is
yeah,
change your perspective,
right.
rejoice in your sufferings,
Wow.
count it all joy.
Okay.
So I would say, don't look at things as, even if you haven't recovered,
Mm.
don't look at it as the end of your life.
Yes,
Now you're going
absolutely.
into depression,
Yeah.
suicide. This could be your stepping stone. This could be your leveling up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
we need to, number one, seek God first in everything.
In everything. Yeah.
You cannot do this life without
Mm.
Him. And I think also have a support system. Appreciate who is there. Lean on the people that is there. Don't take your stress out.
Right.
That was a mistake I think that we all make. But don't take your stress out on the people that surround you.
Right.
And believe that healing will come.
Speaking of healing, I think I like that you are aware of where you were and where you are now. I think in our next episode, because this conversation has been so long,
Yes.
right, and you couldn't really get through everything. So in our next conversation, I think I'd like you to take us through what does healing look like for you, right? How, I mean, how far are you into your healing? What is healing, right? And but before we go, now you spoke about toxicity within relationships. What short snippet can you give us about toxicity in the community?
Okay, yes. So we need to have respect for one another, a
Yes,
little bit more compassion in our community.
right.
And you have to be genuine. I feel like no matter what you're going through, whether you are in the streets, whether you are trying to fix the streets,
Couldn't agree more.
like
Yeah,
you have to, at the end of the day, overcome evil with good.
but good.
Fight darkness with light. Where there's darkness, make light. No matter what you're going through, and I think you can apply that to everything in.
I agree. Yeah,
So as long as we stick to those
those values.
integrity, those values,